Morning, everyone. Chief Stratton from Plainfield Fire District. Thanks for kind of viewing with us today. Unfortunately, with the COVID-19 pandemic out there, we had to do all this virtual style. So we're going to do the best we can to get you a demonstration here. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to witness the heat of this thing and a lot of the smoke when you're actually here. So this time I want to turn it over to Fire Marshal Mary Ludeman.
Good morning, everyone. We're going to show you two different versions of a room fire. The first one is not going to have fire sprinkler protection, and the second one will, so you can see the tremendous, dramatic difference fire sprinklers make in giving your family an opportunity to escape safely. Not only do they help your family escape safely, but they also help with firefighter safety when they go in to fight a fire. Newer constructed homes are built with lightweight construction and have synthetic furnishings which burn hotter and faster than homes did 20, 30, 40 years ago. That's why in the newer adopted codes, they require home fire sprinklers. You can always retrofit an existing home. If you remodel or have a new home built, we highly recommend that you encourage the builder to have fire sprinklers built within your home. Every home also should have working smoke alarms. They now have alarms with 10-year batteries, so there's no need to replace the battery as long as they work within that 10-year period. You still have to test them to ensure that they work, but these are only part of the entire package. Fire sprinklers help you to get out, as well as these alert you that you need to get out. And then, of course, always plan and practice a home fire escape plan. So with that said, we're going to start this unsprinklered fire so you can see exactly what would happen in a home on fire without fire sprinkler protection. Okay, so you're at home, maybe you forgot a candle, something happened. There's your smoke alarm. The fire's already up the wall. Smoke alarm's telling you to get out. You have about 2 minutes to get out. And so at this point, you should already be evacuating. You have about 2 minutes to get out safely. So at this point, you can see the smoke is starting to come down lower. This is why we always say stay low and go. You should be crawling to your nearest exit to get out and stay out. Go to your family meeting place, call 911 once you get outside safely. As the smoke continues to get lower in this room, it's going to become less and less likely for someone to survive and get out safely. The heat is already pretty bad at the ceiling. And you'll notice as the fire progresses, things in the room will start having what looks like smoke or steam coming off of them because of the heat. And then they eventually will also catch on fire. And that's what we call flashover, when the entire room then catches on fire. And if you're not out of the room by then, unfortunately, you won't be able to get out at all. So as you can see, this room is already getting to a point where you would not be able to safely escape. So hopefully by now you've already gotten out of the house. And we're only about a couple of minutes into the fire, and already you would not have been able to get out safely.
Down at the couch level, Mary, it's 1,000 degrees. At the ceiling, it's about 400 right now.
Okay. This is why we emphasize planning and practicing a home fire escape plan. Know 2 ways out of every room. In your plan, make pre-plan arrangements for who's going to assist family members that wouldn't be able to get out on their own. Children, infants, anybody with mobility issues, or anything that would require assistance. You want to plan ahead of time who's going to help those people. There's no way anyone would be able to safely escape at this point. They would need to be rescued. The smoke and the heat would be too intense. See how the couch is starting to show the steam coming off of the arm. It's getting ready to go into what we call flashover.
You start feeling the heat all the way out here. Drywall still holding the fire back from getting into the structure. We're at 1100 degrees at the ceiling.
1100 degrees at the ceiling. And there you go. Okay, in this demonstration, we're going to have another room fire, very similar to the other one we just saw, only in this instance, there is a fire sprinkler within this room. And you'll see the difference how quickly the fire sprinkler will activate, giving your family precious time to escape safely. And also you'll see that it will tremendously reduce the fire damage. So I'm going to step aside so we can watch this one go. You'll hear the smoke alarm activate first, and then shortly after that, you'll see the sprinkler head go off. So there you go, your candle started the fire. There's your smoke alarm saying get out, get out, get out. The fire's starting to grow. There goes your sprinkler head. The sprinkler head is already controlling the fire, even in this case extinguishing it or getting it very minimal, giving your family time to escape safely, preventing the fire from getting the flashover, and saving lives and property. After the fire's out, the firefighters will come, ensure that the sprinkler head did everything it needed to do, put out any little residual fire. I do see a slight little flame in there, but that is nothing like the flashover that we had in the other demonstration. This gives your family time to escape safely and improves and enhances firefighter safety, because now they're going in to put out that little residual fire as opposed to going into a room that has flashed over. So this is the room that did not have fire sprinkler protection, and if you take a closer look, everything in the room is destroyed, and what's left of the smoke alarm is just some melted plastic coming down from the ceiling. The couch that was in here is completely destroyed, and again, there's the little remnants of the smoke alarm on the floor there. No one would have escaped this room safely if they did not get out in the first couple of minutes. So now we're going to move over to the room that was protected by a common residential fire sprinkler system. Same type of setup, same type of furniture, same type of fire. And in this room, you'll see the drapes were a little burned, the corner of the couch where the wastebasket fire originated. But if you look up at the ceiling, the smoke alarm is still intact and actually was still working. The sprinkler head is still up there, but it would need to be changed because of the glass bulb in there breaking to allow the water to escape and do its job. But for the most part, this room is in way better shape, obviously, and this was put out within less than 2 minutes, allowing everybody the safety of getting out and preventing the fire from getting deadly. So that concludes our demonstration, and we would like to thank, again, the National Fire Sprinkler Association for providing this trailer today, Common Voices, the Home Fire Sprinkler Coalition, and Fire Team USA. Thank you very much. This concludes our 2020 Fire Prevention Week side-by-side demonstration.